visited the Outer Hebrides in June, there were two species I was dying to see: the golden eagle and the absolutely magnificent sea eagle. But these are not the only raptors found here, and along the way I bumped into a few other species which call the Outer Hebrides home. A bird which I wasn't expecting to see so much of was the Hen Harrier, an icon of moorland. This male here is simply stunning, a ghostly grey with inked wingtips. I got some very wobbly footage here and it isn't quite focused, but you can still see that pastel grey plumage with a pale rump and black primary feathers. Unlike on the mainland, Hen Harriers flourish here thanks to the absence of illegal persecution, and there are an estimated 30 to 40 pairs breeding across the Uists. I did see a couple of females at some of the stops, but I didn't manage to film them. Unlike the males, their plumage is brown and streaky, which makes them a lot more difficult to spot against the moorland. What a treat it was to see these Hen Harriers. They truly were a highlight of my trip. A bird which I feel has definitely earned a place on the highlights video is the brilliant common buzzard, a bird I saw rather a lot of on my trip. Looking at this one up close, you can see that compared to an eagle, buzzards have a small beak and plumage which varies between very pale and very dark. A 2015 paper published this image which really nicely demonstrates just how different buzzard plumage can be, from a dark chocolate brown to a very pale cream colour. One sighting I had was actually of a buzzard feeding. I'm not sure exactly what it was eating, but these raptors have a pretty varied diet. Earthworms, small mammals, frogs and rabbits all feature on a buzzard's menu. Though this isn't an uncommon bird, it still was a highlight from the trail for me. My final raptor highlight along the way has got to be the Shorteared Owl, a species which I first stumbled across at the Committee Road stop. By this point the rain was coming down, so I searched from my car. So I'm getting a little bit ahead of my schedule, and I thought I'd come and scout out Committee Road, which is where I am now. Meant to be good for short-eared owls and Hen Harrier. And yeah. This is the first owl I saw, looking very grumpy indeed in the rain. I wish I'd focused this properly. The face on this owl really resonated with my own mood on that soggy morning. Despite the wet weather, this was actually a really great opportunity to be so close to a bird like this for so long. One owl I spotted from the road was busy hunting, as it likely had offspring nearby which needed feeding. And this one clearly didn't have much to do at all, or was being very lazy. Owls are an unusual sight for most during the day, so seeing so many short-eared owls was tremendous. This raptor was definitely one of my favourite species from the whole trip.